Hello, Forge of Empire fans. Today is day 56 since I started playing. I have a Iron Age City 9 by 9 grid. I just finished my last expansion. So let's take a quick look. We go down here and you will see that I completed 55 days. Today is day 56. That's the end of the 8th week. And let's look at my map. As you can see, I am in progressive. And I just started the journey toward modern. I have completed progressive and I've completed industrial age. I skipped Las Palmas or whatever the name is because that will force you into industrial age where you have to complete quests. And basically I went around it. I even cleared Canada to get on the extra expansion right here. So I got 3 expansions out of industrial age so far. And let's go to my world. I skipped the bonus provinces of LMA. I haven't even scouted here because I'm in Iron Age and I don't want to start. I cannot really start in Iron Age the bonus quests for LMA. However, I did finish the whole map, so I got the 3 expansions from LMA, 2 each of HMA, Colonial, EMA, and Iron Age, and 1 expansion from Bronze Age. And from my medals, I got, let's see, if we go here, it will list all my expansions. Well, here you have what's left. So I have some left from quantum incursions. I only did 1 so far. The next one is 600,000 medals from quantum incursions. As far as the regular medals, I have 7 left. I'm up to 870. So I think you need a total of like 8 million medals or 9 million, whatever it is. It keeps changing because they keep adding technologies. And now let's see, what else can we look at? Oops, we didn't want to look at this, but might as well. I'm in a very small guild. Very inexperienced players. They have no idea what they're doing. And as you can see, we are beached for me to attack this particular because my guildmates don't know which building to put up. Definitely the wrong building, but okay. I'm leaving this guild. They invited me when I was in Bronze Age. They helped me a little bit to put up my arc. It took me 3.5 weeks to bring it up to level 80. Let's take a look. So these are my buildings. I'm working on my CHF by Chateau. So my arc is at 81. My Chateau is at 68. At 72, it's in perpetual motion, but the truth is, since I'm doing other quests as well as the unbirthday gift, I can be in perpetual motion now. It's just a question of spending time. What else? Uh, uh, Quantum incursions, my military. On the blues, I am not doing very well. On the red, I am okay, but I cannot do anything. So let's see. I accumulated 3,130. In my previous two, this is my third campaign. I think I did, let's see, a little less than 5,000. I think 4,080. So this is a market improvement. There's a new guide to building a city, and as you can see, well, I can collect, but it doesn't really do me any good. I have no opportunity to use the fights or coins and supplies at this point. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. But as you can see, how many decorations I have. Let's give you a layout of the map. Okay, I can add, but it just, at this point, I cannot add any enough red decorations. Even if I take out all the blue, I don't have enough coins and supplies to add enough red decorations to have a fighting chance. I do have, let's go back to the city and I'll show you what I have. So if we go to quantum incursions, so I have two of the Yukitomo towers, and they give me 15% red only attack and defense boost in quantum incursions. But that plus from GE finishing level 5 4 times gives me this building, which gives me 50% both attack and defense for red and blue. And as you can see, I have 37 decorations by now. So that allowed me to gain a lot of points in quantum incursions. And where am I in quantum incursions? Let's go back and show you. Right here. So I achieved 7750. Okay, so not bad. This is the 6th campaign, so it will be over. I am joining a top guild, so I will be a member of a guild that can finish in the top 10, maybe the top 3 of quantum incursion in the next 6 campaign, whatever it's called. And as you can see, I have one, I think level 6 or level 7, a new Colossus. Where is it? There you go. New Colossus level 7. And it takes a while to get. I have a lot of interesting. I'm in the wildlife event. Have not done the a rivalry challenge yet. Today here is Sunday, and it will be on Tuesday. And my inventory, my inventory of fragments. My goods inventory. I've been lucky. I'm using the Japanese settlement, and that provides me with a lot of goods. I believe I finished, I think four. I'm not sure. I'll take a look in a minute. And I'm on my fifth campaign. I'll know in a minute when I look at it. I could be up, mistaken by one. As far as goods above Iron Age, I've been getting a lot of goods from, this is a developed world, so you don't need to buy goods. You can just receive them from generous players who don't mind helping newbies get started and get goods for their great buildings. In that respect, I've been very lucky. Now let's go look at my Japanese settlement. Okay, let's see. Yep, I finished four. I'm working on my fifth. Okay. What else can I talk about? My tavern. It's almost complete. I'm just two. I need one level for the floor and two levels for the tray that are left. And that will complete my tavern. I can buy two of those three actually. So I only need like 16,000, actually less than 16,000 for the final tray. I have 16,000 for the floor. I'm not spending it because I'm waiting for a quest from a daily quest that requires me to spend silver. So I usually use that uh, because it doesn't really make that much of a difference at this stage whether I get 25 or 30 when I visit other taverns. And it's much better to spend the silver on something that I need than before to spend it on something I don't need because of the quest. As you can see, my castle is very small because I have not spent any diamonds. Or at least I haven't bought any diamonds, I should say. So that's where I'm at. I think I'm in good shape. We can just. I use the. Uh, I use the tailors because I got them from the previous event. I got 7 of them as freebies. I was using butchers, but I got rid of the butchers. I was using the goats, the goat farm, until I got the diamonds. Then I got rid of them for my recurring quests. The butchers I use right now on a 1 day, sorry, on a 1 hour, and every hour I can do supplies recurring quest. Same thing with my coins. I got these buildings. I'm using it 1 hour for coins. So every hour I get a coin recurring request and a supply recurring request. I use that with my Forge Points recurring quest. So every hour I do 4 quests for the end birthday gift being the fourth one. I guess that's like 16 hours a day that I play. So that's 60 times 4 is 64. I should increase that to, oh, that's not enough quests. I need to do a lot more quests. Well, now that I'm almost in perpetual motion, I can just do uh, endlessly the unbirthday quest by itself and reach the 2000 abort mark. But I'm doing pretty well. My city actually generates, believe it or not, 800 forge points just from the buildings that I have down, not including the great buildings, not including the town hall, not including the daily quest or the settlements when they give you the forge points, not including GE or GBG forge points or any of the tavern forge points. So I estimate right now I collect between 1,000 to 1,200 forge points a day, which enabled me to get my Chateau to 1168. It will probably, right now each level is between 500 and 600 forge points. To get it up, I'm going to get it up to a 100 or 120 before I start really working on my other great buildings. Probably take my arc up to 180 once I get my Chateau to 120. And when my arc is at 180, go back to my Chateau and take that to 200. I am all set to move up to Colonial because that's the requirement of the guild that I'm joining. So I will leave the guild I'm at the end of the campaign on Monday and probably hop around from guild to guild. And then on Tuesday, get into a guild that opens 5th level of GE and do GE in one day. So then I can keep hopping on Wednesday. And Thursday, join the new guild. It's listed as the top 3 in quantum incursions. And then they want me to be in colonial age. I'm talking with them, hoping they let me move up to colonial age on the minute after GBG starts, so I can fight Iron Age troops with my colonial age troops for one campaign. See how that goes. And once that's done, I will probably need about 3 or 4 weeks later to complete the map and get into future era map, so I can get the hover tanks and fight hover tanks in industrial age. So probably be in colonial age for 2 weeks and then move up to industrial age. That will give me 2 weeks of industrial age units, or actually progressive age, because I will probably have the tanks from progressive and fight them in industrial age for the first 2 weeks. Probably get the MG units from the PME map, and then 2 weeks later be ready to get the hover tanks. So it's going to go fighting industrial age units with colonial, and the following campaign, fighting colonial units with industrial or PE units, and then 2 weeks later, the following campaign, fighting industrial age units with hover tanks. And my boost, I'm not doing too well with my coin and supply boosts, but my standard attack boost on the red is 907 495. On the GE or the blue side, 799. What happened there? 799, no, 794 501. And then the enhanced guild battleground is 1157 to 740. And then GE is 992 699. At the end of this particular event, those numbers will go markedly up because this event helps you on the blue side. Some of the great buildings and special buildings that I put up that help me. My layout is not very efficient right now because I am just adding as many buildings as I can just to get the greater boost. Let's see. Do I have enough supplies to do supplies? Let's see what I get here. I gotta wait till these other 3 buildings kick in. Okay, so all right, I'm about a little over 2,000 short. My lighthouse is maxed out, so I'm not getting as many supplies as it should be, but it's okay. And as soon as that one is done, I will do a coin quest, and then let's see, what is my bank? So I have 7,400 forge points in my bank, and I have a whole bunch outstanding. So 272, roughly 800 here, another 900 there, 1,700 plus 1,300, 3,000, 3,007, 3,008, 3,009. Looks like 4,300. So 4,300 for 79 in the bank. I have a little over 12,000 forge points accumulated that I can spend. I will probably use 3,000 of that to move up to colonial. And then once I'm in colonial, I move once into Iron Age, and then I will stay in Iron Age to get all the buildings that need to be at 80 plus or thereabouts up there. I do not build an Alcatraz. I haven't decided about building the Aachen one. Let's take a look. All right, the Alcatraz I don't build. I'm leaning to build this particular one because I see a lot of Polish players using it, and it gives you a lot of, it boosts your return when you aid players, and I ate a lot of players. I need to get my St. Mark's up. I haven't decided on the Galaxy. I will get the CDM up to 80, maybe to 120, but probably only to 80. And the same with the St. Petersburg, because it gives you defense and coins. Of course, my Chateau will go up. Uh, Cathedral of Aachen. It's a 6x4 building. It only gives you military boost and coins, and not really much in coins. I don't think it's worth it, because if you get a good event building, they usually run anywhere around 24 spaces. 6x4 is 24. So sometimes it's 7x3 or 8x3, 24 again, or 5x4, which is uh, 20. I love the 4x4, the 16s, like the Yukitomo. Two Yukitomos, 16, give me 32, and together each one gives me 89 forge points plus goods, plus 15% attack boost in quantum incursions. Oh, that's good. Uh, the space I will build once I am in future era, because I don't need it until I'm in the Arctic. So let's build it in FE and move it up a little bit, and then use it when in Arctic to move it up, so I get multiple chances to produce goods that I need. The Kraken is on my list too. I like the Kraken because at a high level you get a 75% chance of taking out one unit before the battle strikes. I haven't put the Flying Island because I wasn't able to get the goods for it yet. I'm sure I'll get it once I move into the new guild. I have to move up my Lighthouse of Alexandria. Not a problem. My observation will go up. My Zeus is probably will go up too. At some point, I might use the Virgo project. I don't believe in the Cape Canaveral. I forget the name of this sucker, but I can use that for goods for the guild. And then, of course, the 3 Hydra. We'll start working on them. But I'll only start working on them once I get my stream of forge points running up. A lot of Polish players put this guy up. I guess for the goods, because it does give you a ton of goods. I'm not sure about the terracotta building. I mean, it's a big building. Again, I think it's a 4x6. And it does give you a boost both on attack and defense, blue and red. But it takes up a lot of forge points. And it doesn't give you that much. Might be just better off with the space for another special event building. I'm not sure what to do with the Babel and the Galati. The Oracle has been... I'm keeping the Oracle only because so many of the special small buildings, when you want to get the military boost, require you to have huge amounts of happiness and population. So it's a small building, 3 by 3. It does provide, and because I'm not running the Alcatraz, I don't have the happiness from the Alcatraz. Not sure what to do with the Himeji Castle. Probably at some point I will start dumping some forge points into it. Same with the deal. I rather just put up the observatory and the St. Petersburg for the defensive side. I don't know at what level I will keep my relic tower. I told me I probably will go for it at some point if I need boosts for my goods for my guild. Truce Tower, I like the Truce Tower because I do so many aid because I use that to fulfill my coin quests at times. So I will get this sucker, and I'm sure there are some new buildings that I'm not familiar with that I will probably get as well. So that's my building situation, my great building situation. It looks like my, all right, so here I'm going to do a one-time 5 diamond collection of all my, okay, so I have one forge point, right? So, where are we here? Oh, we're going to lose one. All right, let's just collect. And now you see that it jumped to 809 forge points. And let's see what I get in terms of freebies. I'm waiting to move up. I think when I move up the age, I'll be able to get these 2 blueprints each. I have 7 sets of them. 100% coined. And then I get 134. And not bad. Now in fragments, as you can see, so I'm going to get a 300 every 15 days. I get a 300% defensive attack, I believe it is. For 30 minutes. 6-hour supply reduction. I've got how many of them? I don't know. Take a look. Massive aid. I get about over 10 of them for sure. I don't know what to do with this guy. And as the rest you can see are being cooked. So these buildings are the ones that one can put up, but they take up way too much. This is the regular building that gives, I'm setting it up for coins for now. And then I upgrade it. It really gives a lot of goods per day. 150 from 15. And it gives a little bit of an attack. 8%. So it all helps, but it takes up a lot of 620 population, which requires you to have happiness to go along with it. And I got 4 of them. So if I need space, I will probably delete some of them. When I move up to industrial age, I might just sell the one that I have and put this guy up because I have so many of them and I keep getting more of them. I put up one of these so far. I'll probably put another one up. I think every month I get one. Uh, I get enough fragments to put one every month. What I like about that building is it doesn't require roads and it's a 4x4, 16 spaces. For my GE, I'm not touching any of the fragments for this sucker. I have so many already, as well as the Terraform. Uh, I'm not generating a lot of Yukitomo fragments, but I do have one complete silver and one complete gold, so I can take it up to the 12th level once I get all 10 of them. Right now I only have one. And as you can see, yeah, not getting many fragments out of the Yukitomo. I'm not sure which building I need to put up to get more fragments. I should look into it because I like the Yukitomo. It'll be nice to have a third one. So this is the new Colossal. I think when I finish this particular campaign, we will get a little bit. I'll get 2 chests. Maybe I have enough shards to buy a third or a fourth one. I should check that out. I think I'm just short of having. I have enough for a third chest. I might have to use some diamonds to get a little more shards to get the fourth chest. All right, do the settlement. And you have 4 days to go. Not many buildings left. Oh, okay, I need 124. But I have 3 of them cooking at 20 each. So this is the longest one, 4 hours and 45 minutes. And this one 1.5 hours. And this one 1.5 hours. So I'll get 40 of them unless I get the multiplier, in which case it will be 100 of them. Let's show you, as you can see, my so I got 3 cooking for the 4, 1 for the wheat, and instruments I don't need anymore. I think I have all the instruments I need. Yep, 1 and 3 is 4, and 1, yeah. I got 12 instruments in the bank. I will probably see what my, let's see what we got here. So here's my strategy. I've got 14 hours. So hopefully Well, no, hopefully. So in 4 hours and 44, if I don't get the multiplier effect, I will have 60. Together with my 50 is 110. So to make 124, I only need 15. So I will put 5 hours or each, that'll give me 5 each. So that will give me 125. 5 hours plus 4.5, so let's say 10 hours from now. That leaves me a window of 4 hours in which I will put up this building. I forget what it's called in English for the instruments. And as soon as I put that up, I get 40 of them. Now, how many do I need? Well, I'm going to need 5 here, none here, 112 here. Okay, so I'll get up 40. And there's a chance that one of them will hit the multiplier. If that's true, that's an additional 40. So I'm almost done with it. And, what do I have? 4 days to go. I have more than enough time to complete the settlement. So, in case I get, as it sometimes happens, a double multiplier, then I will finish all the instruments that I need without building it. But I still need to build it and generate 30, because right now this quest requires me to build it, but the next one requires me to generate 30. In a previous settlement, I actually had so many instruments that I needed to put up the building, but I had to because of the quest. Otherwise, you cannot get the next quest. And the quest after that is to build the two. No, the quest after that is to build, the two large units. What do they call this two? You build 2 of these, which take up a 4x4. And then you build these two. When I get to this point, I usually have this and the last building all done together. But we'll see. So I'm pretty well on my way to finish the settlement in less than 4 days. And I think that's about it. Covered everything. Yeah. And that's my city at the end of 8 weeks. And the game has changed. I think the fact that you generate so many forge points from event buildings and so much attack boost from event buildings that you don't need to spend as much time and effort on developing great buildings. So you need to choose wisely which buildings you want to spend your resources on. And of course, how to use your space. And the fact that quantum incursions gives you 7 expansions is very helpful, because any expansion is always helpful. And of course, as soon as I move to Colonial, I will get 2 additional, no, on the tech side it's more than 2. I'll get all the tech expansions, which in EMA, HMA, and LMA are quite numerous. Once you go beyond that, I think Colonial starts the process where you only get 2 tech expansions per uh, per each age or era up until you get into Arctic, where that starts to change again. So we'll see. We'll have a lot more space then. Okay, so my supplies got filled out because I did the... All right, so let's do that. And let's do... oh God. I only need to put up 15. It's a good time at this point to go on a sniping trip, but I don't like to snipe because snipe really antagonizes people. So what I might do instead is, well, let's go ahead and abort the coins and supplies because I don't want to wait. So abort the coins. And now we get the unbirthday gift. All right, and we're up again to the forge points. And what sometimes I do, let's check my guildmates, see if I can hop on there. Let's see what they got. Nope, nothing here. Nothing really here. I have two people that I usually donate to. Let's just check them. And I donate to them at 1.94, even though my arc is only at 1.9. Let's see, what does she have? Oh. Okay, she doesn't really have anything. Well, let's see. She's at 33. Is this in the sweet spot? Let's see. $15.02 is $7.50. And what do we have here? 385, 300, 600. Okay, so if 385 times 1.94, let's take a quick look. Perfect, 751. Okay. So I'm going to start doing yep. There's going to be sometime, so I'm going to end this video while I'm going to do recurring quests using the unbirthday and the forge points. Bye for now.